As the 14-day lockdown of Lagos enters day 2, it's almost difficult for residents to abide by the restriction. Our correspondent reports that in some neighborhoods, the once busy roads have been turned to football pitches, while skeletal activities are ongoing in some essential markets across the state. Also, residents are worried about how they will cope during this lockdown period and are appealing to the government to either provide palliatives or relax its stance.
They say Lagos is the city that never sleeps, but that assertion may not be completely true at this time with the compulsory stay-at-home order which has been imposed by the state government. Here at Balogun is actually one of the places that gives Lagos its name. Normally, under normal circumstances, there is no use of any personal space in this place, which is actually an aberration to the whole idea of social distancing which the government is trying to preach. And so it is not surprising that a heavy security presence of the Lagos Neighborhood Safety Corps in this area, because if that is not enforced, it is not certain that residents of this area will not defy the order of the government.
The Lagos state government says it has commenced the distribution of the stimulus food package to the most vulnerable in the state, but it is not certain that someone like this man will be a beneficiary.
As you see me now, I'm taking leg now, they go Amukoko. From Lagos Island to Amukoko. Now, since I was born, I never see this cat what happen. Now, poor man like me, I no get gari, I no get kerosene, I no get mashes. I don't get soup. Now, how can I come stuff at home? For how many days?
This is the popular Oyigbo market in Lagos, and it's almost unbelievable, unthinkable that this market will actually be deserted like this. I mean, think of a multi-purpose market, a big market in Lagos. You think Oyigbo. But see behind me, there's a lockdown in Lagos, and so traders, some of them, most of them actually, have decided to stay in their houses. I have beside me now one of the residents who has actually come out today, and he'll be speaking to me on why he has decided to come out, actually. You understand that there's a lockdown in Lagos, so what are you doing outside?
Well, I come outside to see if I can get something to eat, because we can no longer continue like this, because there is no enough information. It was just on Sunday night that the government announced this 14 days on. So there is not enough. The information is not enough. The time is not enough for we to get enough food stuff. So this time around we can no longer continue. As I have a family and I can no longer keep in them. So that is why I come out here to see if I can get anything.
To see anything to
I have
buy?
not seen anything. When I get to this place, I was so surprised. The whole place was so scanty. You understand? So no food. Even with our money now, we can't find food to buy. Now, the case is no longer money, because it's like even if you have the money, you won't get see where to buy something.
I came down to Imbo to buy things with my wife, but I can find out that I didn't see anything to buy. So I was surprised. Government said we should be indoor. They should also allow the food sellers and other things to sell for us. As I'm talking to you, I have 5 children at home. They need to eat. Do you understand? Lagos state government should do something. They should help us.
Okay, how much for this yam?
4,000 naira all.
Everything 4,000 naira.
Able to 4,000 naira.
If I want buy one, how much?
800 naira.
Not be like 500. How much did they sell them before?
Before I sell 700 and 750.
700, 750.
Yeah, now we sell 800 and 850. If you 900, I sell them.
A quick stop at Mile 12 Market. It's obvious that there are levels to this lockdown. In this particular market, at least residents can still come around and buy essentials. Essentials, of course, exempted from the lockdown. It is really indeed a tough one. Government has asked people to stay at home to save lives, but people insist that they must come out, make money, and most importantly,